Being a teacher is probably the one thing I would never want to do. Kids are pieces of shit. Not all of them, but when you're a teacher, you don't get to pick and choose which kids you want to teach. And the pay they get for what they do is not good. I'm not going to say it's horrible, but they aren't getting paid adequately for what they do. And some of them are forced to get second jobs or be the dreaded summer school teacher. Either way, I would assume most teachers have or try to have a second income. Now, what that second income is should have its limits. You work at a Home Depot in the next town over on the weekends so none of your students see you? That's fine. You sleep in your car behind the school when everyone's gone? As long as you're not sleeping with a student. You start an OnlyFans because you aren't making enough money? You do know you work with kids, right? Well, that's what fucking... I bet I won't cuss anymore. But that's what fucking Brianna Kopich did.
The St. Clair County School District placed a high school English teacher on leave after discovering her profile on a porn website, OnlyFans.
So I can never understand why teachers are always getting caught up in sex-related situations. Look up any other profession and being fired because of something sexual is like 90% teachers, 10% other.
He's a little young, don't you think?
But apparently Brianna started her OnlyFans over the summer because she's like, I need more money. And according to this article, she was making 8 to 10K a month, which is wild for a teacher. The fact that she didn't upgrade her classroom or help her students out just shows that she has some underlying dirtbag to her. But she was apparently teaching for 2 years before she joined OnlyFans, which is again wild because this isn't like LA or New York where there's so many people you could get confused for an OnlyFans girl because there are so many of them. But if you're like fucking... my bad. But if you're like fucking in Missouri, in a town that has less than 5,000 people, someone's gonna know that butthole on OnlyFans is your butthole. They're gonna be like, we can eliminate the children, we can eliminate the old people, and then that left them with every girl who was attractive enough to start an OnlyFans in Missouri, and that was like only 3, and then 2 of them had a husband, which left them with Brianna. She even said that she was basically just waiting for this to happen, and when her husband told her people started finding out, she knew this day would come. 100% her husband told someone. I bet he was with his boys and he was like, look what me and my wife are doing. Look what me and my wife started. And then one of them got into an argument with their wife later over something. And he's like, well, Jeff and Brianna have an OnlyFans and they're happy. And then word just spread from there. Why even come back to teaching if you're making in 4 months what you usually make in a year? And she even said that she was making that before word got out about her OnlyFans. So now it's probably even more. And then everyone is saying she was fired, but it says here that she voluntarily left. And it's like, no shit. There's no way someone with a popular OnlyFans account could be a teacher. Maybe if their OnlyFans was one of those rare workout routine ones, but if all you're doing is sexual stuff at a time where the kids you're teaching are looking that stuff up, then you fucked yourself on this one. And probably on video too. And she even tries to give us this sob story of how she's probably never going to teach again, how she misses her students. She's even like, I was a good teacher and I taught the curriculum how it should be. Yeah, no shit, no one's accusing you of being a bad teacher. They just didn't want their students going to the classroom every 30 minutes because they seen your new post. She even ends it by saying she wishes things could have ended differently. How? Were they supposed to accept you having an OnlyFans while teaching kids who also know about the OnlyFans? As much as you guys want OnlyFans to be a regular job, it's not. If you have to hide it and then when you're caught act like, well, sex workers aren't bad people, well then why were you hiding it in the first place? It's easy to say this now that you've gained a following and are able to charge double what you were charging people before, but hey, it looks like a win-win situation. The school gets a new teacher and this girl gets to be known as the girl who stopped teaching to create an OnlyFans account. And hey, I don't think it's bad, but there's a reason she didn't want anyone in her small town of less than 5,000 people to find out. Those 100 new subscribers she's got, I bet were people who she's actually met in person. I did try and look up her OnlyFans, but it's not under her name, only further proving that her husband had to have said something. So as I'm editing this, I actually found her OnlyFans, and she's acting like she was just doing normal, like, nude pictures and just, like, normal sex things with her husband. She was doing full-on fucking orgies, wife swaps, anal, cream pies. She was literally doing everything under the fucking sun. But oh no, she was a good teacher, probably fucking one of the students at dad's wife swapping with him. See you guys Monday. Peace.